Hey, minimum effort here. Hope you're all doing well. This week's newest card in Marvel Snap is a fun one. It is Rama-Tut. He is a 4-cost 5-power card with the on-reveal ability. Use 3 on-reveals from cards released before Rama-Tut's time. There is the potential for a lot of things to happen with Rama-Tut. He could get some really good abilities that help you win the game. He could get some very middling abilities that don't really do much, or he could completely destroy your board or erase your hand. Always a chance. But yeah, because he is such a chaotic card, we need to play a chaotic deck with him, and we are embracing the chaos with this. We're playing a lot of cards where there are unknown potential for things to happen, and we're going to embrace that as much as possible in this deck. So, running through the deck, Quinjet, we're going to have a lot of created cards in our deck, so obviously being able to play them cheaper would be really, really nice. King Eitri, again, drawing those created cards, having them in your hand, being able to play them seems pretty good. And he's a 1/3, that's really, really good stats for what you want to do. Obviously you want to draw him earlier in the game to make the most of his ability, but even towards the end of the game, a 1/3 if you have extra energy, not that bad. Merlin, having those kind of unknown factors of the omniversal presence, of the polymorph, improving your card maybe for something better or something worse. The changing the locations, again, could be better, could be worse. Having those kind of unknown factors, and plus Merlin is just a very good card to have anyway. So yeah, really like Merlin. Patriot, being able to draw a random 4, 5 or 6 cost card, hopefully being able to get that cost cheaper, and being able to do something with it. That seems pretty fun. So yeah, definitely need Iron Patriots. Cable, being able to disrupt your opponent, but also just stealing a card from them is also really, really good. Can we use that card ourselves? Can we play that? Or can we just ruin their combos and what our opponent's trying to do? Cable seems pretty good for that. Kang. You need Kang, guys, come on. You know, having those copies of cards that will be made cheaper by Quinjet, having those random abilities on those cards, yeah, we need some Kang. And then Wong, because obviously we are playing Rama-Tut, is probably the main card to play into Wong. But yeah, we have some on-reveal cards in this deck anyway, where Wong can actually make that go crazy. So yeah, we definitely need some Wong. Rama-Tut, like I say, having 3 on-reveals, potentially with Wong that goes to 6 on-reveals. What can go wrong, guys, right? This is going to be a lot of fun. Iron Lads, having that kind of unknown factor, like we're not running Howard the Duck to see what our top card is. We're just going to go blind with Iron Lad. But sometimes having that 4/7 body with the effect of whatever the card is can be really, really useful. But again, it's kind of, let's play Iron Lad, let's see what can happen. But potentially there's a few cards here that Iron Lad could work really well with, and we'll get to those shortly. Legion, you need the chaotic nature of Legion to affect locations and try to scam wins that way. Yeah, definitely need a bit of Legion for the chaotic nature of this deck. Sersi, I love this variant as well. But yeah, Sersi, again, transforming your characters into random ones that cost 1 more. Potentially we can have a few low cost cards that we can aim for those, whether they are Kangs, whether they are Rama-Tuts that maybe haven't hit the mark. Let's try to make them into something better. Will they be better? Will they be worse? Let's find out. But then Agamotto, and Agamotto is the card I was referring to with Iron Lad, because actually Iron Lad having a body for any of Agamotto's skills is really, really strong. Like a 4/7 Winds of Tomb seems great. A 4/7 Bolts, also great. Like you see, there's a few different options you can have. But yeah, Agamotto, just those spells in general, if you can draw them, are all pretty good. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Agamotto. Yeah, really like Agamotto. So yeah, this is the deck. This is what we're going to do. We are going to fully embrace the chaos by having a few rules in place to play this deck. I'm going to play 10 games with this deck. We're going to run through them all back to back. We are going to snap on turn 1. And we are going to see each game through to the end of whatever that is. Yeah, we have to go for this, guys. We're going to find out how good Rama-Tut can be, but also, yeah, throwing in these other cards, making random things happen. Let's see what we can do. This could go really well. This could go really badly. Let's find out. Yeah, before we get to the gameplay highlights, please remember to subscribe to the channel down below, so you don't miss out any more videos I bring you. Let me know what you think of Rama-Tut. Let me know what you think of this deck. We should have something to talk about by the end of it, I'm absolutely sure. So yeah, let's get into the gameplay. Cheers. Okay, cool. This is game number 1. We are playing against Bipolar Bear. We are going to snap on turn 1, and we're going to see how we get on. So let's go. The Vault's interesting. Okay, we have Agamotto in our hand anyway, but temporal manipulation, buffing him seems pretty good. What is this Kang? It's Wave. Wave's interesting. Maybe we can get Agamotto into the Vaults early, although it's not a bad card to drop in late. Into that Vault on turn 5 to stop an opponent doing something. Let's cable. I like this 4 power here. We could potentially do Sersi stuff as well, maybe with that Kang. Let's see. Because we could go, yeah, Kang into Sersi. They've Scarlet Witch, they've turned it into Hala. Okay. Cable is going to steal Agony. Pretty good card to steal, don't mind that at all. Valhalla is interesting. Valhalla is very interesting because we can do that Kang Sersi line. Let's do that, guys. Let's go for it. Yeah, Wong. Potentially something we can do. Vision, yeah, they're probably going to be buffing that left-hand side now, unfortunately. That's a Nocturne. Sure, okay, so we're going to get a Sersi. He's going to turn Kang into a 5-cost card by the end of this turn. But yeah, let's see what we can do. We might not even want to play Hala. Yes, they're going to be buffing cards with Vision. We have to kind of accept that now because we've committed to this lane. What was that Kang? It was Nocturne, wasn't it? Sure, so I missed. We hit the Mr. Negative, guys. We hit the Mr. Negative. That is really bad for our deck because every card we have pretty much has more power than cost. And it's a Jane Foster, which doesn't do anything for us anyway. We have got 16 power in that lane. That is pretty good. Do we just drop the Agamotto anyway? Maverick, they're probably going to be doing shootout stuff with this deck. Can 13 hold, or do we want to try and compete here? It makes more sense to do it here, right? Yeah, let's try and do that. They did buff that lane. It's the Scarlet Spider. Oh, he moved it. So oh yeah, they could actually, yeah, they could force, not force it, but yeah, there's a chance that Scarlet Spider could go into that left lane. Now what we can do instead, though, is King Eitri into Images. We're going to play that Agony right to go to 19 power. We need to see what they're going to do. Obviously, this is going to be shootout. Chances of us getting anything here probably pretty slim. We might need this Scarlet Spider to roll left instead of right. But yeah, let's see. So we're going to go to 14, 28, 42. No, plus for extra power. 45, is that right? No, 42. Oh, it already had the power, didn't it? So yeah, shootout is hitting the Scarlet Spider, which is 18. Even if it does go right, we do win. That's a pretty good start, guys. 4 cubes from a shootout deck. We will certainly take that. Yeah, obviously Agamotto and the Images of Icon, really, really good for us here. Actually, the Sersi are getting the double hit to turn a Kang into a Lady Jane Foster, having that 9 power, plus that 3 power from Agony wins us that lane. So yeah, that's cool. I like that. That was fun. Here we go, guys. Snap. Let's go. So, White Hot Room Interesting. This Kang is a storm. That's interesting. Potentially with Sersi, that's interesting as well, actually. They didn't play anything. Okay, cool. Mojo World is so good with the Legion. Cable. Yeah, okay. Yes, we know you love emotes. That's a great guy. Cool. Yep, you've got a lot of emotes. It's very nice. Fisk Tower. Okay. There is Kang. Kang is approximate midnight. That's pretty bad for us. So we are going to play this Kang next turn. And then we're going to play Sersi into it. We are then going to... Is this overkill to do this lane? I mean, we're only really going to have... What are we going to have? Let's do Surge in this lane. Yeah, they're going to try and fill White Hot Room. Of course they are. It's Kitty Pryde and Merlin. Sure. But yeah, we can stop this. This could again be a shootout deck. We just played one of these. Bolts becomes pretty interesting as well. We can't do that next turn. We'd have to probably abandon the Kang play now, though. We could do Merlin. And we could do bolts now. Actually, we could still do it, because the extra energy we're going to have next turn, we can still do that. They haven't filled yet. It's Kitty Mary, yeah. Shootout again. Would have liked to have a bit more variety on this deck, but never mind. Right. And a polymorph as well. So we have 9 energy this turn. So yeah, Kang into Sersi. Iron Patriot is going to give us a card that we could potentially play. We have Legion as well. But yeah, this is... They're going to play the Kitty into the White Hot Rooms. They still have options to play there. But we're just seeing what we can do. That seems fine. Yeah, obviously we've missed this turn for the Storm stuff. A Tarax was good. A Doom 2099, maybe not so good. They've removed the Maverick. That might not have been on purpose. That might, sorry, yeah, that might have been by accident. Ah, they've hit the magic there. I see. This is where Legion comes into play, guys. I would have really liked a better card than Arnhem Zola. So, we still have 9 energy as well. What was this, Kang? Approximate midnight. Do we just... Is it worth... See, Polymorph is going to take up a card slot, because we could just drop Kang Legion. We'll just drop these other cards. Why not? And see if we can win that right lane before they do anything. Sure, why not? They played a few cards. That's great. We're turning off the Limbo. These cards aren't doing anything. They need to beat 16 power in the right lane, but they've only got 2 cards there. Polymorph is nothing. That's great. Kitty Pryde into the Shulao is 17. Fastball Special, they've destroyed it. Oh yeah, but it's still too much power. And a Sasquatch. And the Penny Parker. Sure. Yeah, I'm not totally sure they would have seen the Legion come in, but yeah, obviously that's still a lot of power that they were able to put out there. There was a lot that they did, but yeah, we just didn't have it. We would have won a tiebreak if we had 1 more power here, because yeah, we were ahead by 16 to 14, so yeah, we just needed 1 more point of power. And there's no guarantee, like playing the Polymorph here instead of the Kang would have turned Surge into a 3-5. That's what we would have needed. So yeah, unfortunate that one, but yeah, that was a fun game nevertheless. Cool, we are playing against Oki. Oki has unfortunately said do not emote, but we have to because we are snapping on turn 1. Let's go. Crimson Cosmos is really not good for us, although we can drop Wong Rama-Tut into that anyway. Sure. We have bolts as well. We have Merlin, that's pretty good too. So this Kang is a Quinjet. Cool. Let's drop Merlin. As long as we're not playing a shootout deck, that would be great. This is a Arisham deck. Oh, I was tempted to put Arisham in this deck because obviously it's the unknown factor of what you're going to get. But I made a promise a long time ago that I would not ever make a video of an Arisham deck, and I'm sticking to that. So that was Helicarrier. That's not any good for us. Cable's obviously very good though, so we don't mind doing that. Steal some cards. I mean, they are Arisham cards again, so we're not sure what we're going to get. Weapon H, pretty bad, although we are turn 7, so we could drop this on turn 7. Potentially, I mean, like, with Rama-Tut, obviously one of the things you don't want to do is discard your entire hand with Modok, but we have a Kang that is a Helicarrier, and we have a Weapon H, so on this very rare occasion, we might not mind that. We are going to run into this, yeah, let's lean into this big time. No matter whether the Arisham card it was, it's Bullseye, okay. I mean, we don't really want to cable, polymorph the cable, sorry. I mean, Bolts is also very good for us. Bolts on turn, oh no, we can't drop Bolts into Crimson Cosmos, so we would have to play Bolts separately next turn. That potentially gives us opportunity to play the Weapon H anyway. But for now, I mean, we could turn off Limbo as well. That seems pretty good. Rama-Tut into Wong. What could possibly go wrong, guys? So it's a wave. Yep, also a good way to get Weapon H on the board. What is that? Iceman. Double Iceman on Eson. Here we go again. It was Legion. Oh my god, we can't play any 2 or 3 cost cards. Okay. Right, I'm going to have to see what we hit in those turns. So it was Wave, into Scorpion, into Iceman, into Legion, into Agent 13, into the Fallen one. So we do only have 6 power. We did hit the double Legion, so it's cards that cost 1, 2, or 3 can't be played here, so it is cards above that. So we just drop the Weapon H. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, this is what Rama-Tut can do for you. Obviously, we're playing against an Arisham deck. They did have 5 cards in hand. There's no way to know what they would have had, but obviously they needed to win both these lanes. Because, yeah, they're obviously losing this line. They could activate the Zombie Captain Marvel, though, and destroy these cards and move. So, yeah, I'm not sure what they didn't have. But, yeah, Rama-Tut, guys, just, yeah, absolute crazy stuff. And there was obviously, we could get the Weapon H out there for 4 cost. We couldn't do anything else. But yeah, those hits of Wave, Scorpion was a good hit, Iceman good hits, Legion, why not, Agent 13, Fallen 1, yeah, fine. Yeah, that's a win, we'll take that. Time is not what you think, guys. Okay, let's see what we get. This Kang is a Brood, that's nice. This Kang is a Sabertooth, sure. And we have Cable, and we have Rama-Tut. Seems pretty... Oh, I did not... Sorry. I did not do the turn ones. No, I've got to remember that. Cool. Didn't really matter too much, no one played any cards. But yeah, let's Cable. Let's steal some cards for sure. There's a lot of Limbo so far as well. Also Andy. Cool, okay. We steal Cobra. That's a great hit, considering that we could play a Brood. That is actually a great hit. Infinity Ultron. Obviously, because it is a Kang and not an Infinity Ultron, the stones won't buff Kang. Sure. Do we just want to drop the Kangs into the Kang broods? We could do that. Is there any on reveals? I mean, Rama-Tut into Valhalla is also good. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just get some broods on the board. Why not? Well, power already is such a caster. Cool, they're going to be doing activate stuff, aren't they? Aren't Maze? That is a frigger, okay. You know very well what we have to do, guys. Also with Rama-Tut, we can drop images of Icon into this lane and turn other cards into Rama-Tut. Sure, let's definitely do that. Yeah, obviously we don't have any tech in this deck, so we're just, yeah, if they are doing activate stuff with Jocasta, might not be a lot we can do. Right, what is Rama-Tut going to hit? No target. Taskmaster. I believe that was Odin to hit the magic. Was it? Let's check again. No, Gambit. That's not fair. That's not fair. Show me my Rama-Tut. Ah, unbelievable. Right, what we're going to do instead then. This Kang is a frigger. Let's Iron Lad. Let's see what we can get from Iron Lad. Phantom X. Okay. Iron Lad hits Iron Patriot. That seems pretty good. Onslaught. I mean, the only ongoing card we have is Wong, so that's surely something. Okay. We could get another Iron Patriot. Okay. This Kang was the Infinity Ultron thing, wasn't it? I think at this point we might just want to drop the Iron Patriot and just get a card. I think we just do this, yeah. They're going to do the activate Jocasta stuff in that lane, probably with Prodigy. So this Iron Lad is the Iron Patriot as well. It's a Wiccan, which does absolutely nothing for us. That was a Wolverine and a Shadow King. Shadow King, no! Cool. This Kang, we can turn this around actually by doing images of Icon turning that. Sorry, the Broodlings will turn into that Kang who will then activate again. So we should get. Is it 16 power? Yeah, it will be 16 power because they'll all turn to 4s, and then we'll drop another Broodling in that lane. That's an option. What was this Kang? No, these were rubbish Kangs, really rubbish Kangs. It's pretty much all we can do. So let's do that. Yeah, pretty sure they're going to win right, but that's fine. No, we didn't hit the thing because the card was still in the way. Sure, that's fine. And a Nico, did they only win it by 1? No, they win by more for them, still some handy. Sure. So actually, if we would have just played the... What were we at before? It was 4, 2 and 2, wasn't it? So it was 8. Plus the Onslaught in that lane would have tied it. We wouldn't have won. That's fine. Yeah, did not get the luck with any of those cards, to be honest. Yeah, we managed to get the cheap Onslaught, but obviously Onslaught doesn't really do much for us. Iron Lad hit the Iron Patriot. Yeah, didn't go to plan that time. Cool. So, Kang is an Invisible Woman first steps. I mean, we don't naturally have any end of turn cards. Nope. Cool. Start around Crater. Potentially we could get Agamotto or something into that would be good. Yeah, let's drop the Quinjet down now anyway. Bolts will be cheaper, Kangs will be cheaper. We have Wong, we have Rama-Tut, of course, for some fun and games. Psylocke, this could be a negative deck. Sure. Sewer system, lovely. If we bolts now, next turn we can play Wong and Rama-Tut. We're going to do that, guys, absolutely. There's Rama-Tut. So they played Psylocke into Rama-Tut. Spider-Woman, I believe. So it's Polaris, Silver Surfer, Spider-Woman. Not great. Not great for you, guy. This Kang is Leech. It'd be good to drop next turn. Don't mind that at all. But yeah, wrong. I did not. I didn't do the snap first turn. I'm so sorry. Please stay. Please stay. Come on. Yeah, he's dead. Cool. Absorbing Man, double Rama-Tut. Love to see it. Scorpion. Buff thing. And a Quake. That's not bad. Shift for them. It was Scorpion Aurora. Okay. Right. What is our double Rama-Tut going to do? Okay. Oh no, our Kang got discarded. As did Ironheart. That's Silver Samurai. Oh no, everything's getting discarded. Oh no. Okay. You won't need this anymore. It was Sersi, wasn't it? And it turned into, oh my god, Odin's going to hit the Rama-Tut again. What is happening here? Lunar Snow. Right. I need to evaluate this. Because that was horrible. I mean, not bad, but in terms of like, we don't have any cards to play. Cable. Sure, right. So Rama-Tut was Sage, Silver Samurai, Sersi, Gilgamesh, Lunar Snow, Zombie Sentry. And that's why they're now at 12 power. Okay. Cable getting us a nice hit here would be much appreciated. Thank you. They're going to get more energy in that left lane as well. It's Wong. So there's another Rama-Tut. My goodness. Triple Rama-Tut. Winds of the Tomb is pretty good for us. White Tiger. Okay. Sure. Do we ever win mid as it is and we just do Wong, Iron Patriot, Winds of the Tomb? It's going to do 10, minus 10 power. Some power there, sure. If we move, if they don't block this lane, that's actually not too bad, but they might have an Odin that they drop in. That seems pretty good for them if they do have that. They played 2 cards, it's Silver Surfer, and it's a Sersi. They're doing similar stuff to us, a Blob, a Red Skull. Oh, but they filled, so it's not going to move over. Sure. Means we don't win this lane either with the power, sure. And Silver Surfer gets another Rama-Tut hit. Not potentially finished yet, but it would need an absolute miracle for us to win. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. Cool. Well played. Yeah, nice to see obviously some more Rama-Tut shenanigans. Yeah, Grandmaster stuff. Silver Surfer first steps to kind of do more with that. Was the Sersi, was just a base Sersi as well? Or was that? No, it's not my Sersi, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, we got close in this lane, but yeah, we didn't have enough. The Modok hit from Rama-Tut really screwed us over. So, yeah, never mind. Okay, so it's been very easy to be distracted by Kang cards and other stuff going on. So I must remember. Snap. Thank you very much. Let's go. Right, King Eitri, Temporal Manipulation is pretty good. What do we want to do first? I suppose King Eitri first. Let's get some cards out. Merlin as well seems pretty good. I mean, Merlin into Avengers Compound might be good for like an Images of Icon, something like that. So let's do that. King Eitri is going to pull something nice for us, please. Something nice. It's a Kang. And this Kang is Mystique. Great, okay. The only ongoing card is Wong, so that's potentially something. Kahori becomes interesting. Okay. We need really cards to put there first. I mean, it's a waste of a Kang if we just drop it without an ongoing. We might have to do that anyway. We do have bolts that we can play potentially this turn to do some more stuff next turn. We can, yeah, next turn if we've got 8 energy, we can go Iron Lad, Temporal Manipulation, and the Kahuri for that. So let's do that. Yeah, bolts now. It's Hog. Man, I don't want rocks, man. Come on. Nico is the copy. Okay. Right, extra energy. So Iron Lad. Polymorph from Merlin. There's a Sersi as well. That's not too bad. So Iron Lad. Temporal Manipulation. And then it was this Kang. It's only going to be 4. But let's do it. Obviously, if we get hits onto the Iron Lad, they're going to be doubled as well. We're probably not going to win mid, guys. It's a Wong. We can't play into that because of Avengers Compound. We can drop the Agamotto, that's fine. Oh my god, it's a Wong, of course. We've got the double Kahori hit. That's great. The double Kahori hit puts us at 23 power in this lane. Now, it's decent power. We don't really want to Sersi then, do we? Like this is now the Mystique, isn't it? No, the last card we played was the Kang, wasn't it? Okay. Of course it was the Kang. It was the Kang that was the Kahuri. So we could just drop the Agamotto. Let's see what we can do. Obviously the Hospice might be able to do something for them in that right lane. This is a standard deck. It's a beast. Yeah, it's a bounce deck. They're going to try and put. They're going to put the Lindy here. Oh my god, they're double beasting. Okay. Sure. So with the ongoing power in Hospice, that will affect. So obviously, if they drop the Lindy here, that is going to get buffed by Sword of Fushi. Although we could turn the location off. Seems legit. What we could also do, I think we just turn the location off and we drop Polymorph on the Kang, because that's going to make that pretty big. And then we're just dropping this Kang here. And we'll play once in future for the hell of it, why not? Sure. This seems fine. This seems absolutely fine. Obviously they've done a lot of beast bounce stuff. They can move the Sword of Fushi and Korg as well if they wanted to, but because of Hospice you think they probably want to put those cards together in that lane, because that will get the extra buff from the changes to card power. Assuming they know that, of course. But yeah, 22 power in the left lane. Only one card in that left lane, so yeah. Omniversal Presence turning this off could really benefit us. Sewer System, it's Yggdrasil, okay. Polymorphing Kang becomes a Kahori, again with the double hits of Kahori, that's crazy. Into a Legion. Cool, why not? Why not, indeed. Can they beat 20 power in that right lane? It's Linley. It's going to be close, it's just Nico. Whew. Yeah, if they would have played that Sasquatch right. Oh, it's closer than I thought. Yeah, they got to 19 because of the Nico and America Chavez. Whew. No, the Yggdrasil buffed them. No. Legion screwed us. That was a scam that went wrong, guys. Because they had more cards in this lane, it buffed them here. It went so close. But yeah, never mind. Legion, you suck. Thanks. Okay, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Yes, we have cards. Cool. Why not? Let's see what we get. Monster Island. Sure, we'll have a monster. This Kang is Blue Marvel. That's pretty good. 3/4 Blue Marvel. Very good. They're playing King Eitri. Is this standard deck? Okay. So don't be Arisham, guys. No one likes that guy. Sure. 5/13 Agamotto seems good. Wong. Iron Lad. Got a few things we can do in turn 4. But yeah, this Kang, probably what we're going to do. Can't be destroyed. They've snapped. Sure. I think it's probably too late for the King Eitri because we have our turn 4 and 5 kind of set up for us. So let's absolutely drop. Sure. I'm not worried about if we do draw Rama-Tut destroying stuff with Wakanda. So like maybe we could have protected the Blue Marvel in that lane maybe. But I do think that's probably a good lane to put stuff in regardless. A Black Swan. Okay. Winds of a Tomb. Right, okay, so Wong into Winds of a Tomb is obviously very good. We can do Wong Iron Lad Winds of a Tomb next turn, potentially. That seems pretty good. And because it's Winds of a Tomb, we do it here to move those cards into that lane. That seems fine. For now. Sure, why not? So obviously this is going to be a Black Swan. A dump deck. King Eitri for... of course it's hammers. Of course it's hammers. So 4... it still gets that +7 power. Yeah, it's base rate bill is the one that... Forge seems pretty unfair. Yeah, obviously base rate bill, if you hit that with Into a Tomb, obviously it's not going to double as much, but 4 is just going to be plus power, isn't it? So yeah. We could... so it's Iron Lad on Window 2, it's 2 cost, isn't it? Iron Patriots are no good for us. We can absolutely YOLO and just do Agamotto left lane, and then next turn we do Iron Lad Winds of the Tomb. Sure, why not? Or whatever else we get. If we get Rama-Tut, we could do Rama-Tut. Not much else we can do. A Legion of Sersi might not be the one. I mean, Sersi might not be bad. King Eitri into Sersi into Wong. Into the Wong lane seems good. Yeah, Winds of a Tomb, just being able to shut a few things down seems good as well. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. So yeah, 28 power in that left lane. Is the Nico gets a buff. It's a polymorph on the Forge, which turns into Agent Coulson. That's potentially good for them. Obviously, depending on what they get. Nico got a buff to 8. No! Are you fucking kidding me? Before the buff as well. Sure, guys, sure. Yeah, that went really well. Legion doesn't do anything for us. Does not do anything for us. It would give us a monster, potentially, but that's not enough, because it would give them a monster too. So yeah, we are instead going to do this here. We're going to go Iron Lad into Winds of a Tomb and see what happens. Sure. That omniversal presence, unbelievable. I mean, they've got the Hit Monkey, that's not bad for them. Yeah, obviously Legion, we would have still had to play the Iron Lad and Winds of a Tomb anyway, but much would have preferred to play that into that Wong lane. Yeah, we're screwed. Can Iron Lad do something for us? No, it's Kang. What is that Kang? It's a Cassandra Nova. Good news, guys, we win the right lane. That's really nice. But yeah, we're dead in that left lane. I wanted chaos. And we've certainly got it. That Merlin, man. Cool. Okay, cool. I'm playing against Steven. I'm still smarting after that Merlin reversal presence in the last game. Right. Remember. It's a Valhalla. I mean, that's pretty good with Iron Patriots. A 3/4 white tiger into that lane as well seems very, very good. Let's do that. I could do it on turn 2. I mean, no, Iron Patriot first. And wins. Are you kidding me? Come on, guys. Iron Patriot. If the tiger goes, Hellcow is pretty bad for us. How on the duck? This could be a few things. This could be a Hella deck. This could be Ongoing Tribunal. Attilan. All of a sudden is a bit warm. Is it good for us? Maybe. Let's almost certainly drop this here. Is it Wind or is it King Eitri? We're going to draw... we've got potential to draw 4 cost cards for next turn. We've got 3 of them still in deck. Plus the other credit cards as well. Wins. King Eitri is going to draw for us, actually, isn't it? It's very tricky. Yeah, let's King Eitri, because then at least whatever we draw, we can still draw another card for turn 5. To Morbius. Yeah, this is Hella. Temporal Manipulation, Bolts of Ballsack, Images of Icon is very good with the Tiger Spirit. This Kang is a Drax. Sure. Absolutely. Bolts next turn. We don't have the cards for it at the minute though. We are going to draw something with King Eitri, so maybe we do bolts now. Do we hold it? Yeah, great content. I mean, temporal manipulation now draws us the Agamotto so we can play the bolts next turn. Maybe it's just that we're not going to get the Drax hit from the Kang, but we do get a bit more power here. We're going to get Iron Patriot pulls as well. It's an Iron Lad, which is Modok. What are they discarding? Infinite, Fing Fang Foom, Death, not Hella, thanks mate, a Wiccan, there's another Tiger Spirit, so yeah, this is where the Images of Icon works really well. And Sersi, so that's into that left lane, it's actually very, very good. So, yeah, Sure they have, because they've got Hela. So... Images now. We're not worried about the Wiccan, of course, but we can't put anything down. So yeah, Wiccan, images of icon, 30 power here. Obviously that is almost guaranteed. That is where the Fin Fang Foom is going to go, right guys? I mean, it's pretty good power in all the other lanes. 7 in the left, 12 in the middle. Yeah, Fin Fang Foom, he's going to win that lane probably. There's the Modog, but the hand is empty. Wait a minute, if the hand's empty, why are they snapping? Well, they knew they had Hela next turn from the Howard the Duck. Sure, that's much worse. So, what we want to do is Agamotto left, Winds of Watum and Merlin mid. Sure, yeah, hopefully we can move the Morbius, because I think well, they can't. It's only 8 anyway, but this is Hela for sure. We might need a lot of these cards to go in the left lane, except for the Infinite, which has gone there. Fin Fang Foom, of course, has gone there. Death, of course, has gone there. And we lose 8 cubes. Cool. I mean, that wasn't looking too bad until obviously they got the Hela. Famous last words, but yeah, 30 power in this lane, 14 power in this lane, 20 in that lane, but doesn't mean a lot when they get massive power. So yeah, cool. Yes, my future is indeed bleak, as has the past 7 or 8 games been. Cool. Snap on turn 1. So temporal manipulation. This Kang is an apocalypse, which means pretty much nothing. We obviously can use something in our maze. That would be nice. Sure would. Sure would. Standard deck for the opponent. Hood. Yep. Yep, maybe Victoria hand stuff, almost certainly. Valhalla, again, that's not bad for us. This Kang is a She-Hulk. Just because of the on-reveal stuff, we might want to try and leave Valhalla a bit empty. If we do play a card into our maze, it could move into Valhalla. That's certainly something that could happen. Great web. I mean, that's not bad for us if the Hood is still on board. Although... yeah, that moves first before the Iron Patriot does stuff, I think. Ooh, a red G is a Kang. Okay, we do have Universal Presence, but I don't think we want to turn that off right now. So yeah, we do want to do this. 3/4 red Guardian hits that Iron Patriot regardless. So we've got a decent. Oh, it's going to move the D, isn't it? No, it moved mid. That's fine. And a Mirage, which takes our Omniversal Presence. Wait, does Mirage take card or character? They did, of course, move the Demon with the fucking very bad character, so they did get one of the Kangs. Sure, why not? What do we have? Flips and She-Hulk, so absolutely nothing for Valhalla. I mean, we could turn it off. Sure. I mean, we're not really doing much with our energy. We might as well just play it out as a 3/7. Why not? Yeah, Great Web is probably going to decide this game, depending on what gets moved there. Our Kang is, of course, going to move as well. They've played a Kang and a Nico. They were hoping to get the Demon from the Hood, I think, to get the copy from Nico. Oh, Nexus becomes a lot more interesting. Oh, if that Kang goes mid, which it didn't. We do have a 5/13 Agamotto. We have Polymorph. So yeah, we do this. We do Agamotto into Nexus. Misery hits the Hood, they're going to get more demons. Kang, Polymorph, Iron Patriot. Images of Icon, is that going to be enough? We could do Iron Patriot into images. course it was going to move the Agamotto because of everything that has gone wrong with this game. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All we can do, we have to polymorph the Kang because it's going to be probably more power than the Iron Patriot, so we do that. But yeah, this is it. It's a Legion. Oh, mate. Cards are being played against us. That's not our Legion, is it? No, that's their Legion from Iron Patriot. Cool. Man thing. Nope. Just makes us worse. Wow. Well, again, I said it before. We wanted the chaos. It's almost certainly gone against us in almost every game. Fun. Really fun deck, guys. Yeah, give it a try, honest. Okay, this is our 10th and final game. I think we've won 2. Sure. Cool. Muir Island. Yes, we will like this very much. Whoa, let's go. Let's go, guys. Cool. We're going to finish on an 8-cuber, I think. Let's see. Head. Oh, mate. Destroyer is very good with Muir Island. Winds of a Tomb could do stuff for us. I don't necessarily mind this yet. Wolverine. Cable gives us priority here. So we might want to Winds of a Tomb now. I think that's good as well. Yeah, Winds of a Tomb. Into Iron Patriot here. They're going to be pretty much throwing left, aren't we? But yeah, that's what's going to happen anyway. He did hit the Wolverines, that's at -1. They're going to get the headball buffs regardless. This is probably Carnage or Deathlock. Yeah, Deathlock. A Zombie Giant Man. Pretty bad for us, to be honest. Oh, we did get death. Where did we get death from? That was Cable. We stole that with Cable. That's pretty good. Wong. Zombie Giant Man. Legion. Sure. Death cost 7, so they're not going to play it in this lane. They're not going to win it. We're not going to win this left lane. I don't think we can do enough because of the destroys, which is really annoying. So maybe we just have to try and win mid and right. They have gone mid. Deadpool, Carnage, sure. It is impressive, you are correct.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Yes, you do. Not as much as I do. God, this has been awful. Cool. What can Wong do for us? It's Kang. It's Jean Grey. If we just had one more card that we could play with this, it wouldn't have been that bad. As it is, I think all we can do is hit the Zombie Giant Man into Wong, because that's all we can do with that. Yeah, it's Venom. Cool. Cool. Actually, we stole their death, but if they've got a null, they're laughing. They've got a Zola. Obviously, that's a very big Zola they can do. We wanted the horde to go left. It of course goes mid. Great. Having a lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun. We're at 12 in the right lane, which is really nice. This Venom is at 25. That's a lot. That is a lot. Instead, then, right, Iron Lads could be Sersi, it could be Rama-Tut, it could be Merlin, it could be King Eitri. What was this, Kang? Jean Grey. I'm going to put the Jean Grey into the left lane. I know I can't, there's not enough power. We've got enough energy. Legion doesn't do anything for us. No, we are just going to YOLO. We've got a 50% chance pretty much of hitting Rama-Tut or Sersi. But I'm not expected to win it, so sure, why not? Killmonger. Ugh. Deadpool, yeah. Okay, we're going to need a miracle again, aren't we? Yeah. Cool. Hi, lad. Hits the Sersi. A Nimrod. An Odin. Yep, sure. It's not really doing much, guys, though, is it? It's a zombie Galacti. It's a death. Yeah. And that's it. That's it for 8. Have a thumbs up, mate. Go on. Have a fist bump. Cool. Yeah. Never mind. Thanks, mate. So that went well. Yeah, we won 2 games out of 10. We are down by like 30 odd cubes. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it, guys. I don't think this deck was very good. Yeah, no, this was very much a science experiment, just trying to do as much crazy stuff as possible. There was a lot of crazy stuff. Unfortunately, most of it went against us. Like Legion scammed us a few times from our opponents themselves. Merlin, Omniversal Presence, that will haunt me for years. Yeah, so yeah, there is certainly a lot to watch and enjoy from these gameplay highlights, so I really hope you enjoyed them as much as I hated losing every single game except for 2. Cool. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Yeah, I'll be back with a more serious deck next week when the new season starts, and we will see what we can do then. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Cheers.